So what? I know this is out of left field, but like I noticed somebody posted a tweet you made earlier today about if you run into an entity by that goes by the name Thomas Schoenberger, you need
Mm-hmm.
to like
Do you know him?
evacuate.
Do you
I
know
don't
him?
know him personally, but I mean, he's like one of the bosses of the internet,
Yeah,
supposedly.
he's a very dangerous individual.
Well, I mean,
I have trouble
Defango
shedding his.
doesn't have really positive things to say about him. I mean, it just depends, like people's different interactions, I guess.
No, it's very like he's not. We're not all human beings here. He's like a very powerful thing that you don't want to trifle with. I had a real problem. That's why I got arrested. It's because I was trying to deal with his spirit, getting it out of this house. It was very traumatic.
Damn. So what? He left like an impression. He came to you
I had his spirit
physically,
attached to me.
and then like left some type of like impression or some type of energy after he left.
Well, I'm just still concerned. He's not allowed in this house. It's just I'm just trying to sense. I don't want to call him, but I don't have to deal with him. So
Yeah. It's like this. I feel like if you don't really talk about it, then what's the point of, you know what I
yeah,
mean?
it's just people need to be
It's
concerned.
like, why would a dog bark at somebody?
He's part of something that's trying to fuck things up. That's all. You know what I mean? Like there are different factions in this war that we're in right now, and
Like a spiritual war, right?
I literally can't say what's in my head and my memory that actually happened because they'd lock me up or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way the system's designed. It's designed to lock up people like me, and they just make shit up. I have the documents. They said I was a chronic alcoholic on meth just to lock me up, but it wasn't. Neither of those things were true at all.
Did they even
I didn't even
give
get
you a drug?
5150.
Did they give you a drug test?
Yeah, but I take Vyvanse for ADHD, but it comes up as meth, and then they just write that on the form just to hold me. They couldn't actually hold me on 5150 because I wasn't a threat to myself or others. So they had to come up with some other reason, which they just made up. I have a form, which is whatever, you know.
Do you know?
And then they took me to jail for stalking because I said hi to an NPC that was walking past when I was dealing with Thomas Schoenberger's evil spirit in front of my house, trying to get it out of my house. Some person is walking, some automaton, basically, like a total NPC. I was like, hey, how you doing? The next thing I know, the cops show up. They said I was stalking. I was like at my doorstep, fighting with an evil spirit. And then so now they want me to plead guilty somehow for resisting arrest. I was like, how can I resist arrest if I didn't do the thing that I was being arrested for? I didn't stalk anybody. So they had no right to be there. I didn't stalk anybody. It's like, how is this justice? And disturbing the peace. I can't disturb the peace during daylight hours. But disturbing the peace, how? This is what I'm facing right now. Like, I thought it was all in my head. Well, which it is. But there is some real attorney or whatever that called me. And I was like, fuck you guys, man. I didn't do anything. You saw my feet. My feet are still fucked up. They dragged me, man. They dragged me out of my house. Look how fucked up my feet are. Because I went limp when they handcuffed me. This should all be on video. There were video cameras everywhere.
I mean,
they locked me in this padded cell.
Someone suggested you could FOIA the footage, maybe the body cam footage.
I might ask them. I go, you guys kidnapped me. They would laugh. They're like, yeah, we kidnapped you. That's what happened. There were cameras. Yeah. I was locked in a cell naked with like a grate in the middle of the floor where I had to pee. without any water. I asked for medical treatment for being dehydrated. They left me in the cell. I didn't have
They
access
don't
to
give a
water.
fuck. They don't give a fuck.
It's crazy, man.
You guys talking about Isaac Cappy? Oh my goodness. Well, I don't know how long I'll be here, so I'll answer questions. I can answer questions. I think I can answer them. I promise I'm supposed to be in court in a week over some bullshit. I mean, real bullshit. Today's June 22nd. (2023). And theoretically, yeah, I was in jail. So I thought it couldn't possibly happen. So I wasn't really worried about it. But now I have to plead guilty to something kind of, it's just stupid. The justice system is just really stupid. It really is. So anyway, I'm thinking about that. I just got off the phone with my attorney. I need to talk to people who can talk about psychic stuff because I work with, I work with spirits, dead people, David Crocco, Isaac Cappy, John McAfee. I just tweeted about Ted Kaczynski, Steve Jobs, Jesus Christ. I communicate with so I need to talk to somebody about that. But what are they going to say? They want me to do mental health diversion. Well, how do you explain when you do stuff under like trance? Like people should be able to understand that stuff. It's true. It's relatively accepted. So I had psychic experiences. Some of the things happened. Some of the things didn't happen. Not for you guys. A lot of the stuff never happened for you guys who are here now, whoever you are. You know, people are dying, right? You know, Davy Crocco, right? We lost Davy Crocco. We were really close on some other people too, people in the hospital and stuff. I went through such crazy stuff. They were trying to kill people off. So if people have been disappearing for you guys too. What, Jamie Foxx, is he okay? Jamie Foxx was down. Somebody brought up Isaac Cappy. Isaac Cappy obviously is working here. Ron Walker says your best friend dropped dead. They're still here. They're here. They chose to leave. Some of them regret the decision, I think. But yeah, most people chose to leave. I'm working with several entities, you know. It's okay, I guess. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm allowed to say and what I'm not allowed to say. A spirit, you know, souls, or what you consider souls. Like the entity known as, do you guys know Thomas Schoenberger? That's one of the problems I've been dealing with. And I can say that and not be concerned about the gang stalkers because they're not. Let me think. Let me see if I can. Yeah, that's what I want to deal with is Thomas Schoenberger and Cicada. Titus Frost. Is there a bunch of people that are connected to Thomas Schoenberger? Because I don't know. I'd like to fight the. I can go to court next week and just talk to them. I'm allowed to do that and tell them, okay, well, I'll take the stupid deal. The deal is I have to plead guilty to something. So, okay, I won't talk about it. That's cool. I get it. Yeah, I won't talk about it. Sorry. No, it's not even true. Like, I don't even know what the deal is. See, I'm just going to stay calm this time. I reject Satan. I reject Thomas Schoenberger.
So somebody was saying in my chat, like, I know you were saying like TS left like this dark entity or like negative energy, spirit, apparition, whatever you know, at your house, and you were fighting with
I
it.
think it's literally attached to me still. And I'm trying to deal with it. I'm trying to like figure out how to get rid of it.
Do you think that's like something like the reptilian, like, I don't know, somebody was saying like reptiles, and I didn't even know, like, they're talking about dragons or dracos.
Mm-hmm.
I never even heard about those. I didn't know that there was more than just one.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know exactly
extra.
either. I don't have like the way I channel stuff isn't it isn't exactly clear. I'm not seeing any different kinds of beings. I talk to people in terms of their human representative. Like Thomas Schoenberger is an entity, but well, here the only way I know him is as Thomas Schoenberger. That's the only way I know him. But I'm sure he goes by other names in other places.
So what is the deal? Do you know what the deal is with him and the Liber Primus?
No, no, I don't.
Because I know that's like, I've heard like he helped write that or something.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And it's
He
supposed to be
might. I
like a
mean,
very esoteric like piece.
hmm yeah, he might have written stuff. He's extremely powerful as a like whatever he does, but as a human being, I don't know. He influences people. That's what he does. He influences people.